guys, in this video we're going to be ranking the Clash Royale EVOs, profile pictures slash headshot slash just the little picture on their card profile, because I think a big part of making EVOs is making sure they have a cool design, and a part of that design is how it looks like in the profile picture, because I feel like the art of the game is really important. So let's just start with the Skelly's EVO. So sorry guys, I just have to like drag it all the way up here. I like how they gave the Skellies a little hat, like a little winter hat, and I think it was a cool addition. I'm gonna give it a B because they didn't do too much, but they added a hat and obviously the purple accents and everything. So yeah, simple but nice. Next we have the firecracker. So let's compare it to the OG side by side. Nothing really changed. It's just the exact same, but she has a purple eye. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. I'm just gonna give it a C tier. Next we have the Barb's EVO. Let's give it a side by side to the original. They added a headband, which I think is really cool. I like the little gem on the headband, and I like how he looks even more angrier and fierce, but it's pretty simple overall, and yeah, so I'm just gonna give it a B tier, but like behind Skelly's. We have the EVO RG. Let's compare it quick. So if you remember, this RG got changed. This profile picture for the OG RG got changed a couple years ago, and I did not like when they changed it. I like the old RG picture. I'll put it up on the screen. But anyways, this one's okay. There's not much purple going on, and for an EVO, we're supposed to add a lot of purple. I think he has like a purple crown. I can't really see because they didn't make it visible. His head is taking up the whole picture, and his head is already big and shaped like an egg. So I don't know why they would do that. And I just noticed the beard is like shaved over here, which is a little odd. And they gave him a different mustache. It's like I don't know what this mustache is called, but they gave him a different type of mustache. I don't know how I feel about it. The only thing I like about it is the actual background. I think it's really cool. Like this dark background looks like nighttime, but overall I don't really like it. I'm gonna give it a C tier. His head is just way too fat. Next we have the EVO mortar. Let's compare it. This one is very different, which I like. Again, there's no purple accents, just here. I feel like they could have made his eyes purple or something, but it's a completely different really style. I'm gonna give it a C tier, but like above these guys, just because it's really different and it adds a little something different. Because at the end of the day, the reason they made a new profile picture is because they're EVO and they need to stand out. So if they don't add something different to make it stand out, then it's not good, in my opinion. Profile picture. Okay, knight. Let's compare it to the regular knight. A knight also, this OG knight used to look different as well. But anyways, so we have the same little knight. I like the purple armor. I think that's a really nice addition. And what I like about this one is that he looks happy, which is like, he has a whole different facial expression. In this one, he's like more serious. This one, he looks happy. I'm gonna give it a B tier. It's nice and cute. I'm gonna put it like right here. Now we have recruits. I don't like this one. Let's compare it to the recruits. So first of all, why is there only one recruit? This could be like a royal delivery profile picture, you know what I mean? I think they should have kept the 3, but you know, changed it up. There's no purple. It's too zoomed in. His face is taking up the whole thing, and there's nothing different. He looks the exact same as those recruits, so let's give that a D tier. Next we have the EVO bats. Let's compare that real quick. I like this one. It looks nice. It got the pink eyes, And I like the background, some detail there, and I like, yeah, it's decent. I'm gonna give it a B tier, but at the bottom here. Archers, I love the archers because with the girls, they actually stepped it up and changed like their hairstyle, which I think is really cool. I wish they showed more of her braid because I love her new hairstyle, because in her like profile thingy you can actually see her braids and they look so nice. But yeah, I like the purple. I like the use of color, like the green highlight here and the purple eyes. I think this is gorgeous. I'm gonna give it an A tier. Like, let's compare it. Very different. She's smiling as well. I think it's like really different. So let's put it up here. EVO Ice Spirit. Let's compare that to the Ice Spirits. So I like this one. I like how they added the purple. The green highlight I think is really cool. There's some stuff going on in the background which is cool. And the eyes look really different too. These are circles. These ones is like he's smiling even more. So I think that's really cool. I'm gonna give it a B tier next to skeletons. EVO Valkyrie. Let's compare to the Valkyrie. Again, this Valkyrie, she used to look different too, and I like her old profile picture. But anyways, very different. Again, they changed the hairstyle for the girl, but I'm not a fan of the hairstyle. Like, I get they're trying to do something different, but I'm just not a fan of the hairstyle. Like the half shaven thing, like I don't really think looks good. But I appreciate they try to do something different. Also, her facial expression is like a smirk compared to this one where she's like full on in the middle of a battle, like swinging her axe. And I feel like for the EVO she should look more fierce. This one looks like she would kill you, and this one looks like she's trying to raise you up or something. So yeah, and there's a lack of purple details, and her face is taking up the whole picture. So let's give that a D. Next we have the EVO Bomber. Let's compare and contrast. So this one is nice because it's true to the original, you know. They just kind of flipped it around a little bit. They did the purple glasses, the purple hat, and then the bomb is purple as well. And he has the same little facial expression, but he looks even more threatening, and I feel like that's exactly what the EVO should look like. So let's give this a B tier, like at the top right here. So we have EVO wall breakers. So I'm gonna tell you guys my issue with this one. Okay, so my issue with this one is the purple accents are there. I think that part is good, but it's hard for me to see the barrel. So when this EVO first came out, I would always get it confused with EVO Bomber or EVO Skellies, because I got it confused with EVO Skellies because you can't see the barrel. How am I supposed to know it's wall breakers? You know what I mean? So I would always confuse this with EVO Skellies. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it a D tier, but probably here. Next we have the EVO Tesla. This one is pretty spot on. Like, it stays true to the OG, but it adds the cool purple elements, this cool shock wave effect, and then the background's all purple, and it just looks like a good standard EVO picture. So I'm gonna put this up in B tier over here. Okay, next we're gonna get EVO Zap. So this one I think is almost perfect. It stays true to the original, but it has the purple little jewel, the purple cap, the purple background, and then the shocks, just like the Zap. So I'm gonna give this an A tier. I think it's perfect. Next we have the EVO Battle Ram. My favorite EVO. Let's compare this. So this one is interesting because there's a whole ram here. I thought this was going to be like Ram Rider when it first came out. What I like about this one is you can see the barbarian. He has the headband, so the detail is really there. And I like how it's different. This one looks like a pencil. This one has like a weird blue background. This one has a purple background. And I'm gonna give it an S tier. It's so different from the original, but it's still like, you could tell it's supposed to be Battle Ram. And yeah, I think it's like stands out a lot from the other ones. And it might be biased because I play Bridge Bam. Anyways, EVO Wizard, let's compare that. This one, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good because you have the purple cape, the gold, and then he has this look in his eyes, and his facial expression is really nice. And yeah, it's pretty basic, so I'm gonna give it a B. But like here we have EVO Goblin Barrel. Let's compare. So this one's cool because it shows the decoy barrels, and then it shows the regular goblin and the barrel. And then we have the little purple buttons and the purple background. I think it's a good picture. I'm gonna give it a B, like right here. Next we have the EVO Goblin Giant. This one's funny because they gave him a little beard. What is that beard called? Like a goatee? I don't know what it's called. And then we have the cool purple and gold hat, and then the spear goblins in the background. I like it. I just wish they could have did a different facial expression because he's just smiling. Like, he could have kept his tongue out or something. That would have been funny. So I'm gonna give us B tier. Like here. Like, next we have the EVO Goblin Drill. So let's compare. It's almost identical. So they didn't really do much except literally just made it purple. I think they even kept, this one's actually pretty lazily, how do you say that? Is lazily a word? This one was done lazy. I guess I'm just gonna say that because it looks like they just copy and pasted it, because look at this detail. The rocks are just like thrown here. It's the exact same rocks. Like this little rock here is this one here. It's like the exact same copy and paste, and then this little detail in the background is right here. Even the dirt smudges on the drill are in the exact same places. They literally just made it purple. So I just realized how it's identical. Just because of that, it's gonna go in F tier because there wasn't really any effort into making this a cool EVO profile picture. EVO Cage. So let's compare it first. My only problem with this, okay, I love the purple unibrow, I love the mohawk, I love the eyes. I just wish the cage was a little more visible because I just realized that it was there. So for that, I love the facial expression too. Just if the cage was more visible, I would give it A tier, but it's gonna go in B tier. Like here. EVO P.E.K.K.A. Oh my god, guys. This one is so good. Let's compare it. This has to be amazing. Like, look at this. Wow, she looks, first of all, she looks majestic. She looks beautiful. You have her pink horns standing out, the purple armor, the pink sword, some nice highlights, nice background. And I love how this one looks so zoomed in and so still looking and dull. This one is zoomed out. You can see her. It's kind of, the angle's kind of like from down up, kind of like looking up at her, and she just looks like this big, like menacing troop that will destroy you. And she just looks so fierce, and I think this is gonna get S tier. Like, it just looks so beautiful. I love this, and I promise I'm not just doing this because I play Bitch Bam. Like, I actually really love this design. Okay, next is EVO Mega Knight. So my only issue with this is that nothing changed. It's just Mega Knight looking at us. All they did was made his armor purple. Nothing really cool changed. His face is taking up the whole picture. So for that, he's gonna get a D tier. This is EVO E-Drag. So let's compare it. So it's pretty similar. We got the left side profile. They changed his eye purple and they added his little crown. It's pretty similar. So it's not really that cool of a design. And it's hard to make the dragons look expressive because his mouth is like so big. It's hard to make him look like showing a facial expression. So I don't know if he's happy or mad or sad or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it a C. We have EVO Musketeer. Let's compare. Okay. I really love this one because one, they changed the hairstyle. They did a little side bang. And what I really love about this one is they changed the hairstyle. So she has like magenta, almost pink hair. They added a different type of helmet and then the cool like purple clothing little thing here and her little musket. And then they also gave her purple eyebrows, purple eyes, and the purple lipstick. And she looks like almost a completely different person. And I really like it. And I like how they made her more feminine. Like with the makeup, they just made her look more feminine. And I think that's honestly such a cool move because she's such a baddie. And I just like it way more than the OG. The only thing is she's smiling here and she looks more like fierce here. But like other than that, like it looks really good. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first got this game I thought Musketeer was a boy because of how like masculine she looks. So I'm really happy they made her look more feminine. I'm gonna give us an S tier. EVO Cannon, let's compare that. I like this one because they added the purple. I wish they would have shown the wings more because I really like the idea of the wing design on the cannon. I think it's so sick. If they showed that more, this would be A tier, but they didn't really show it, so B tier. Oops, B tier, like here. EVO Snowball, let's compare. This one is really cool. There's so much details in the snowball, like the purple gems, the foot, the spear, like the hand. I think it's really cool. It's kind of copy paste, but it's not exactly. So we're gonna give us honestly A tier. I think it's pretty unique. But other than the foot fetish, I'm gonna put the foot fetish aside and just appreciate the creativity here. Let's put it like here. The Dark Goblin. Yeah, this one's cool because, okay, so it's really similar except you have the purple detail here, his little headdress, and the purple eyes, the purple background. What I like about this one, it's a really small detail I noticed, is that the paint on his mask has like a little line here that looks like eyebrows, which makes him look mad and like so he looks like really mad, like he's in the middle of a battle. And EVOs are supposed to be, you know, more stronger and like scarier, so I really like how they did that because this one just looks like happy. So because of that little detail, I'm gonna give it like A tier. I think it's a cool design. EVO LJ. Okay, let's compare the lumberjack. So I like this one because it's again super different. You have the little gem on the hat. The ghost in the background is such an amazing detail that they didn't have to add, but they did it. and it really shows what the EVO is all about, which I really like when the profile picture has like a hint at what the EVO actually does in the game. And then you have the elixir in his mouth. I like how he looks cross-eyed. I think that's hilarious. And he looks just goofy. He has a tongue out, but it's just in such a different way than this one. This one he looks angry, and this one he just looks like he's on crack or something, which I think is hilarious. And I just think it's really well done. And the details, like attention to detail, is spot on. So I'm gonna give this S tier. I think it's really good design. We'll put it like here. And we have the EVO Hunter. This is the brand new EVO that just came out. And you can see that there's such an improvement in the design. Let's see. So first of all, they zoomed him out a little bit because this hunter was like taking up the whole picture. What I like about this hunter is that the hat, we have the jewel detail here, and then it's just really nice. He's looking away from the camera, and then you could see his little, what do you call it? His shotgun here. I just wish they would have added like the net. Tell me in the comments if I'm missing it somewhere, but I don't see the net anywhere. So maybe like if they showed like a net, that'd be cool. But anyways, I think this is really good. It looks really like it's just a good profile picture. I can't really explain why. It just looks like a solid, good picture of the EVO Hunter. And I feel like the proportion, like the size of his head is like perfect, and it's not like too zoomed in. You can see his gun, and it's different enough from the OG to where it stands out. So I'm gonna give this an A tier. Like here. So this is my list for the EVO profile pictures. Let me know what you guys think, if you disagree with something I did. I think this is a pretty solid list here. The EVO P.E.K.K.A. just wins. Like, just look at her. Especially when you compare her to the regular P.E.K.K.A., which is so dull and dark and boring. So yeah, this is my list. Thanks for watching.